Hi guys, it's Mina and Zen. Welcome back. We're gonna do a nice big 48 by 48 today. Go play, baby. And some exciting stuff. Make sure you don't have cat hair on your canvas. I saw Dirty Artist doing a funnel pour. So I have stolen my husband of awesomeness's funnel and we are going to do it. So I did one before. I did a 24 by 36 and it worked really good, except I stretched out one side too much a little bit. Sorry, there was a squirrel down there. Squirrel. Okay. Anyway, so I stretched out one side too much and it ended up looking a little squished, and I was like, I want to do it on a big one. So this is my big one that we're gonna do. This I am going to lay down my colors first in my cup. Oh, actually I can't, because okay, I'll show you the colors first and then I'll put my base coat down and then we'll do the funnel. So okay, deep breath. So this is exciting. I'm going to do a blue-green palette again, starting with my Golden's Payne's Gray. So it is leaving a mound on a mound on a mound on a mound. Everything is mixed with Liquitex gloss medium and varnish and some water and some Floetrol today. So that's Golden's Payne's Gray. Then we have also Golden's. This one is Anthraquinone Blue, which I really like this color. It's very pretty. It's kind of almost purpley violet, but definitely a blue, not a purple tone. But it looks, when you hold it next to like another blue, see there it looks blue. But then in the paintings it always has this like purpley sort of shadow. Anyway, so that's Golden's Anthraquinone Blue. This one is Golden's Turquoise, which I love this color. It is amazing and it's so smooth, just amazing. So okay, and then what else do we have? We have DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics in Pearl, my other favorites. Welcome to Jackhammer Studios, by the way, in case I didn't say that. Yeah, dude came up the other day and he's talking about 6 more weeks of jackhammering, and I'm just like, okay, so focus. Squirrel! Okay, DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics in Emerald Green. Love this color, just amazing. And what else do we have? We have DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics in the 24 karat gold. Another one of my absolute favorite colors. Beautiful cells, little gold pearl cells, that's your baby. So the other interesting thing that we have, I think I did all of those, is this one. Golden's Pearl Mica Flake. If you guys watched the other video, Studio 54, which I'm going to try to link it right here. We used this, I tried it for the first time, and I just put a little tiny bit with a baby spoon around, and it looks really cool. So I want to use more of it, so we're going to do it here in this one and see what happens with it. But it's really neat, it's a very cool effect. Then the other thing that I have, the last one is Artist Loft White with DecoArt Americana Decor Pure White in the Satin Enamels. It's still a little bit thick, but I'll thin it out a little bit. That's our base coat. So I have 3 cups of that. Okay, so for this size canvas, the 48 by 48, okay, whatever. Squirrel! 48 by 48 inch canvas. Sorry. We multiply 48 by 48, and then you divide by 28, and we ended up with like 82 ounces of paint. So I have a lot of paint. Now my issue is this thingy-majiggy doesn't have any measurings on it. So I don't know exactly how much is going in here, but what I do know is that these are 16-ounce cups. So
if you want, we can stop, pour in and measure them out, and then make a mark on the funnel.
No.
With water.
What fun is that? We gotta wing it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Go big or go home. Okay, so these are 16-ounce cups. So 16, 32, 48. 48 and 48 is like 96. So that's 6 of them, yeah. So I have way more than enough paint. I have about 20 ounces more paint than I need if not more, and I have 3 cups of a base coat. So we're really good. So my thing that I want to do, what Dirty Artist did, which her video was so cool, you gotta watch it. I'll link it down in the description box too. She had the funnel there, and then she was going just in these spirals, and it was so cool when it spread out, and it was just awesome. So that's what we're gonna try to do. The one I did last time, I did that, and it was a really cool spiral, but then I thought I didn't have enough paint, so I did it again. I added more paint in the center of that, and it worked. It just, I tilted it wrong at the end or something, and well, it's fine. I just didn't like it very, very much. So we're gonna do it again. Okay, so I am going to put down my base coat now, and I will see you in a minute or so. It's a big canvas. So I put down, that's just 32 ounces now of white that I've spread out. Okay. All right. That's good. Okay, we're gonna do this now. So I'm gonna do this is the blues and greens, and I'm going to alternate so I'm gonna put like, I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna pour a little puddle of gold first, right in the center. And we are actually gonna start with some white. I'm gonna put wait, how's this gonna work? So I can hold it this way. I'm gonna have to pour the cups with my left hand. This should be interesting. Okay, can you see inside there? Yeah. Because I can't tilt it. Okay, so I'm just holding this down. I'm not pushing on it. I'm gonna start with a little bit of white. Then we're gonna go, let's go with this amazing turquoise. Nice thick layer there. Then I'm gonna put in some of the Anthraquinone Blue. Then we're gonna go with some pearl. So I've got the pearl in there. I'm gonna put some green in there, the emerald. Yeah. And thank you, Sparky. That's good. So this is some of that mica, the Golden's Mica Fine. Okay. And let's do some of our Payne's gray. Ooh, that one's sinking kind of. Okay. Mixing up with the mica. I want to go back to the turquoise. This fly, oh my god. I'm going to put some more gold in there. Okay, we're probably going to fill up this cup, this thing more than once. Because I've probably used a third of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cups, so that's probably about 21 ounces so far in here, if I had to guess. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna do a big spiral, a little spiral, and then a bigger spiral, but it's gonna come out fast. So, you ready? Splash, you ready? Okay, here we go. Okay. Whew, that's cool. Okay, we're gonna give that a minute to develop, and then we're gonna do it again, because that's not enough paint. I want more than that. All right, let's torch it real quick. Actually, no, I'm not gonna torch it yet, because I'm just gonna stretch it and it's gonna move. And if I torch it, then all those cells that are coming up are gonna get set up a little bit around the edge, and I'm not gonna be happy. So I'm gonna put the funnel, actually I'm gonna put a little bit of gold back in the center again. And we're gonna go again. All right, so this time I wanna start with Payne's. then I want to put another layer of that mica in there. Then let's go with some of the Anthraquinone Blue. And then the emerald. Some gold. That's pretty. And turquoise.
That's fully dirty.
Yeah, this is really dirty. There you go, dirty artist. There's your dirty, dirty cup. I love you, girl. She's so funny. She's hilarious. Okay. Here we go. Alright. So, I'm going to start from the middle and go bigger this time. That's pretty cool. I kind of want to do more than one. I want to do one over here. And the paint, why not? Maybe we'll do like 3 or 4 or 5. We have the paint. Okay. So here's some pearl. And let's go with the Paynes. I realize I have some leaking out of the bottom of it, but you know, I gotta reach to grab my stuff, so. And it's okay. It's probably making it look really, really cool in there. If I tried to do it again like that, I probably couldn't. Alright. Anthraquinone. Let's stop with that one. Let's put a little bit of white on top. Woo! Escapees. Alright. Here we go. Ha! Galaxy Nebula. Woo! Very cool. And we splashed over here, so we're gonna do another one over here. Because, you know, that's how we roll. Make it a feature, not a bug. Okay. Let's start with some Anthraquinone Blue this time. Then a little bit of that mica. Let's go with some green. Emerald green. A little bit of gold. A little bit of Payne's gray. And some pearl. And some turquoise. Okay. And this one with a little bit of white too. Alright, here we go. Let's let some leak out first. Maybe that's a good way to do it. So we'll end it with a spiral. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We have enough paint for one more. Okay, so this one, I'm going to fill it up over there, and then I'm going to use a piece of cardboard to slide it out. Okay, so I'm going to put this down on my hand. I'm going to put that on there and hold it. That paint's just coming off my fingers. Okay, ready? So here's some pearl on the bottom. Go kind of heavy on the turquoise. Alright, we're gonna go with this. Okay, Anthraquinone. Some of that mica. green, gold, turquoise, blue, So I kind of like what happened over there with it, squeezing it out in different directions. That's kind of cool. So now this last little bit, I want to let it go and swirl it. That's neat. It's going to drive me crazy that there's only 4 though. So I'm going to do a very small one over here with whatever little bits of paint I have left. Might even only be like 1 or 2 colors. But there has to be 5. I can't deal with 4. And very little paint left, but that's okay. A little will go a long way. Some white in there. Paynes. Come on, wind. You wanna play? You missed all the good stuff though, but we're gonna tilt. Okay. Let's go for the pearl. And some gold. All right. Come on. There you go. Okay. Here we go. Just tilt it out a little bit at a time. And put a little bit of swirl on it. Cool. Okay. I like that. Wipe my hands off. This is so cool. They're neat. So many cells. Welcome to Jackhammer Studios. It's like beyond ridiculous at this point. I do apologize for all the noise. Okay. Beautiful. I love this. Should we take this? Is kind of neat though, but well, I'm not going to cover it up with white yet though because we're going to tilt this whole thing anyway. I love that little one. That's so cute. So what I did like about one of the other ones that I did before was when there was between the 2 puddles there was the white base coat showing. I really like that, so I want to make sure that there is enough white in there in between each one to show that separation. Alright, let's see how this goes. Done now. I like how the jackhammer guy stopped for the truck to finish backing up and now he started. Whee, let's go this way now. So at this point I'm letting my paint just kind of play and slide and go kind of where it wants to go to cover our canvas. a little bit, because I think I do want to go over that corner. Woo! Just leave the corner white. Come back this way. Oh. Near the edge over there, and then continue down. This way now. Let's go this way. Actually, where's the way to my paint? I'm going to go off the corner there. Ooh, it's heavy. Okay. Alright, now we're just going to get that last bit. I'm going to kind of go over that side too. Straighten out that bottom bit. Alright, I like it. I love these colors together. So the question is that annoying? This little bit of white on the edge? I think it is. I'm just going to take what I have left of my colors and put a little bit on that corner. This must drive you guys crazy, I'm sorry. I mean, theoretically, I don't need to worry about it because there is white on there already. There's a white base coat, but, you know, make it look nice. Okay. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. That's really cool. Up. Stretch that top edge out a little bit. And see, the paint's not moving really fast anymore. It's moving nice and slow. Down there, a little bit on the corner is moving still. So that tells me let's stretch it the other way now. And this back and forth motion kind of is what activates the satin enamels to give you that cloudy effect. And it also, you know, helps the cells as they're moving, they get stretched out on one side, then they get stretched out on the other side. Okay, I'm going to turn it, and then I'm going to stretch the other side. Just look at the edges over here. Oh, I've got it with me. There's not that much paint right here on this corner. So let's see, where do we have paint? Paint here. So I wanted to talk to you guys real quick about the amount of paint that you use. When I say you need this much paint to cover this canvas, this size canvas, that formula again, you multiply the length times the width, and then you divide by 28. I'm not sure why the 28 is the 28, but it's 28, and it works, so that's what I do. So a couple of people have, you know, thought, oh, it's a waste of paint in their comments. So I don't think like that. When you have a little bit extra paint on your canvas, that gives you a lot of freedom to decide what you want to use. When you have a little bit more than you need, you can decide what you want to take off and what you want to leave on. And that to me is a very valuable thing, because I would much rather decide what I want to keep than have to overstretch something, or, you know, over tilt, or like, oh, come on, or if I didn't have any extra paint or whatever. So having that extra paint on there gives you a lot of freedom. It gives you a lot of choice in what you want to keep. Like right now, if I decide I don't like that corner, there's enough paint on here that I can tilt it off. But if there wasn't, if I had to work and stretch and stress just to get it to here, it would completely destroy the composition and the design to get the weight of my paint all the way down to the other corner. So having a little bit of extra paint is insurance for you to help you decide what you like and keep what you like and get rid of what you don't like. So, you know, please don't come at me with the, oh, so much wasting of paint. First of all, if there's drips on my board when I'm done, I either put them in a cup or I dip a canvas in there. You know, it doesn't go to waste. I use drips for other things too. Anyway, sorry. Just there were a few comments about that, about one of the other, that I put a ring of violet flow extender around there and then I let it go off. So this is still pretty. I just want to put a little bit of darker stuff on the corner here rather than that light one that I had on there. Okay.
When you make anything, always some scrap.
That's true too. But you know, I don't think of it as waste. If I learned something, if I painted something that I love, why is that? There's no waste there. Anyway, all good. Just something to think about. I haven't even brushed it yet. You guys are so funny. What was it with that, the Diamondback with the triptych? Your comments were cracking me. I got so tired helping you tilt. I feel you though. I know exactly what you're talking about. All I can tell you is I've learned not to watch videos while I'm holding a cup of coffee in my hand if I'm holding the phone, because you will tilt it on yourself. So I love that you guys help me tilt. It's awesome. All right, there's nothing else that I want to. I'm not worried. No. Okay, let's get rid of this.
You say you sometimes hear them.
I do hear you guys yelling at me. But look how cool! We haven't even torched. This is amazing over here. I love that golden's turquoise, and now it's got all these beautiful cells coming up. There's this like ribboning of the Payne's gray with some of that iridescent stuff, which I'm hoping is going to show up. I see it a little bit here, the sparkly mica. We'll see how that comes out. This is so pretty. Love that. I love that. Let's torch it. Torchy. Let me try my hand a little bit better. Wow, I like this one a lot. It's dirty. Like dirty artist. Okay, so let's torch it. Now that we're torching, not tilting anymore. I'm not crazy about that very light green, how the emerald worked with the pearl, but whatever. It's all right. I love this. See, it's so weird. When I was standing over there, I didn't like this very much. That's so pretty. Ooh, look at that part in the middle. Okay, wait. This is cool. I like it. Okay, where's my little pointy thing? Here we go. This is amazing. I love that center right there. That is so cool. So I know there's pearl in there, and I know there's that Golden's mica. So it's interesting. I think that's what you're seeing here, is some of that mica coming up. And we've got some cells there. I think there's mica in here. This should be really cool. I'm very excited about this. I'm not crazy about this color, but I'm gonna leave it alone because it works with everything else. And Julie Cut said something very, very interesting, which I really, she said, if you're happy with 70% of your painting, leave it alone. Because if you keep messing with that 30%, you're gonna screw up the 70% that you like, and then you're gonna, where are you? So that's okay, I can deal with that. And it's probably gonna get really cool because there is a lot of this marbling with the darker Payne's gray in there, and the green is probably gonna dry a little better, and that's gold, so it's gonna deepen. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not even gonna run my stick through these big areas of solid color. I know it drives some of you crazy, I'm sorry. But I also realize it's not always necessary. Like when I go back and I look at those videos, what drove me crazy, like this big strip of white, when I watch the video, that strip of white looks amazing from your point of view. And I'm like, why did I do that? But from where I'm standing, it's this big like runway, you know what I mean? So your perspective is important. Always walk around your canvas, look around the other side. I'm so tempted to just tilt it again one more time, but I don't want to crack the cells. So that's cool. This is beautiful in there. I like this. See, this is the Anthraquinone Blue. The Anthraquinone, sometimes, I remember I said it was kind of violet. It comes out really purpley looking, which is really cool. But up here against the green, oh my God, that's gorgeous right in there. There's like this deep, deep, deep turquoise area that's really dark, and then the Paynes. And then there's like this white on top and like a lacing. I should probably stretch, I'm not gonna stretch it out though. But this part is really cool. That whole line, and then the edge over there with like those rings and this corner. I love that. That's just perfect. All that mica coming through. Yeah, over here you can see it really, really well. So we'll see how it looks. Either the whole thing will be covered in mica, or it'll be in like kind of cool patterns. I did it when I did it on that Studio 54 one, or 50 floor. Still makes me laugh. Studio 50 floor video, I didn't use a lot. I just used a very small amount, and now looking at it, I wish I had used more because it's a very cool effect. So, of course, I didn't do it like this. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it dries. So I'm very happy with this. This is very cool. This was the funnel pour. I will take some pictures for you guys, and then I will see you when it's dry. Okay, so this is a couple of days later. Hello, Zen. This is the dried piece. I love, hello baby. Hey sweetheart. This is, you want your screen time, huh, Zen? Get your tail out of the way, come here. Come here. Okay, sorry. So this is a couple of days later. I love this one. I love the color. It is so turquoisey, and just these beautiful swaths of color up here. Starting in this corner, there's a lot of that emerald green and the 24 karat gold, and then that beautiful soft area where the white spread and mixed with the blue of the pearl and created that softer area. And then over here there's the darker turquoise, the deep turquoise with the green. And I think this part over here is my favorite part. All these beautiful little pebble cells, and that Anthraquinone Blue creates this like purple almost. It's really, really beautiful. I love those little cells up there. That's my absolute favorite part. It's so pretty. And there's the top corner. those lovely little concentric lines. Sorry, the neighbor's dog will not be quiet. I don't know what his problem is. It's not Zen, because he's right here with me. Anyway, I like this part down here where it's really dark and deep. And you see that Payne's gray in the corner with those beautiful little turquoise cells in there. It's just so beautiful. And the pearl right there created like this big cloud. And right there with that turquoise. So pretty. And I love this corner. Very dramatic. It's nice and deep turquoise. Very, very cool looking. Some of those pebble cells in there, and that you can see where that white, that really bright white is. That's the in between the pores. That's the background color coming up. But I love how this one turned out. We're going to headbutt the painting. You like it, kitty? Come here, honey. Anyways, I really, really love this one. This is a 48 by 48 canvas. And this was a funnel pour. I forgot to show you guys what happened with the mica. So it didn't have the result that I wanted. I was hoping that it would sort of rise to the surface and be super sparkly and shimmery and shiny. And unfortunately it did not. So I will show you the parts where you can see it in here. I need to get down on the floor. But you can see the little bits of the sparkly stuff, but it's under the surface of the paint. So I won't do that again where I use it, and you can sort of see it, this sort of raised texture in certain areas. There's a little tiny bit of this sparkling right there, but not very much. So I would definitely think that this is something that you should use on the surface after it's done, rather than in the pour itself. I think this is the greatest concentration of it, right over here. So it's under the surface of the paint, that mica. Tiny little bit visible in here, but not much. So that's sort of like I would think it's an effect that you add after your piece is dry, not while it's still being poured into the cup. So anyway, just wanted to let you guys know. But it is cool stuff, and I would use it, like now that it's dry, I would be willing to experiment to go pour it on the surface of the dry painting and see if something happens. Not necessarily this one, but comfy there. And this was a funnel pour. I really enjoyed that. I'm gonna have to play with those more because it was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I love to hear from you. Please tell me what you think in the comments. Let me know if you've done funnel pours, how they've gone, what happened. It came out so much faster than I expected. It was so cool though. Anyways, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you for the next one. Have a great day. Bye.